Hey everyone! Well, does the word jiggly make you go all giggly? Well, you're not alone. It's scientifically proven that some words are funnier than others. There are funny words being added to the English language all the time, and some words are actually funny and others just sound silly. Well, in this English lesson today, we will teach you 10 such words that will make you go all jiggly and giggly. The number one word, the funny word that I have for you guys is Puggle. That sounds funny. What does it really mean? Well, it's a dog breed created combining a pug, the short-faced doggos, the pugs, and a beagle, the crazy beagle. So if you combine these two words, pug and beagle, you get the word Puggle. So, which dog are you getting? Well, we've settled on a Puggle. He's cute and we can't wait to have him. So that's the word Puggle. Up next is techlash. What does that mean? Well, techlash is a strong negative reaction against these large tech companies or for their products. Like as we know, Facebook really experienced a crazy techlash. So if you have to use this word in your vocabulary, you can say that Facebook has experienced many techlashes over the years for a range of issues. Now this one is pretty interesting. I love using this word. Well, it's called nothing burger. Nothing burger. Sounds funny, isn't it? But what does it really mean? Well, nothing burger is a highly publicized event or a situation that is said to have very less impact or significance. Like, way too hyped, but nothing in return. For example, the new web show was a total nothing burger, which means that yes, it was crazily hyped, it was all over. However, it was not really great. I mean, it was okayish, it was a little boring, but a great word to use is nothing burger. The web show was nothing burger. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? What exactly am I saying? Well, what I'm saying is am I right, which is an informal variant of am I right? Why go for the longer form? Am I right? Just use am I right? There's nothing better than driving through the hill and watching the beautiful sunset. Am I right? Well, surprisingly, this word am I right is now a part of the dictionary, which is an informal variant of am I right? Here's my favorite one, which I use it. That is awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Well, it means awesome, but with too much of awesomeness. Something beyond excellent or just too great. Now, I am a big foodie. So every time I go to a new restaurant and something that I really like, I describe it by saying awesome sauce. This was absolutely awesome sauce. Like, for example, the new restaurant by my house makes awesome sauce chicken wings. That's how you can use it. This one is for all my brothers. Well, man hug. Man hug is another funny word that's been added to your dictionary. A friendly embrace between two men. And it's often accompanied by a clap on the back or like a firm handshake. So it's a very bro thing, a man hug. So I always give my buddy a man hug before he leaves. Up next is sticky. Sticky. It sounds funny. What does it mean? Well, something that has an excessive degree of gimmicky. Gimmicky? Gimmick? What does gimmick mean? Well, gimmick means a trick intended to attract attention. So there are people, who love attention. Well, you can call them as sticky people. Or like the newest TV show is super sticky. Intended to attract attention. Have you guys visited a farmhouse before? Beautiful house, charmingly rustic and, very cozy furniture, and you just love being there, being a couch potato in a farmhouse. Well, guess what? There is a word for that. Farmhousey. Yes. Now, farmhousey is basically when you talk about a house which is extremely cozy, has great, the vintage, charmingly rustic furniture with a lot of old wooden beams. So, that's when you can use the word farmhousey. Well, this house gives such a farmhousey look or such a farmhousey feeling. I choose airy colors, wooden beams, and great fabrics to give my interiors a farmhousey decor. Yes, that's how you can use this word, farmhousey. Shawnet. Now, what does shawnet really mean? Well, shawnet means a parent who frequently uses social media to share photos or other details about their child. Well, it can get a little embarrassing at times, but that's okay. There are parents who love to share everything about their little ones on social media. Now, how do you use this word shawnet in your vocabulary? Well, go for this. She loves to shawnet, but she should really check her Facebook privacy settings first. And here's the last funny word that I have for you, which has been trending like crazy, especially after the pandemic. That is zooming. Yes, the word Zoom has been around for a while, but not in the context of online video chats. In 2020, the verb was added to the dictionary. So basically, it's been used to communicate with a person or group of people over the internet, typically by video chatting using the Zoom application. Yes, I am sure we all were doing that. All our meetings, talking to our friends, everything happened on Zoom, right? The Zoom application. Hence, this word came into the picture, that's zooming. Well, zooming with my co-workers all day during the pandemic was pretty boring. So that's how you can use the word. Alright everyone, that's all for today. Let me know in the comments which one did you like the most and which one would you like to use the most. So see you soon with one more interesting lesson. Keep learning, keep practicing English. Thank you and have a great day.